and welcome back to another episode of New, Old, and Songs Untold. I'm your host, Anna. I'm here with Nick. Nick, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. Can't even talk. That's a good start.
First sentence, right off the bat.
It's been a long day. But doing
man.
good. Excited about today's episode.
Yeah, so today we were doing kind of a reaction list video, and this one is entitled The 100 Greatest Debut Singles of All Time. So again, this is off of rollingstone.com. It's basically just singles that came out that are very significant in building people's careers or just in the landscape of the music industry. They said in kind of like when they're describing the list that they didn't do like well-known artists at that time, so it was like artists that are kind of new when the song or the single came out. And they're also counting music that's like released by a previously well-known band under a different name. They mentioned like New Order as an example. But yeah, I'm really excited. Do you have any thoughts going into it before we get to the list?
I didn't look at the list at all. I just happened to come upon it, so I don't know what to expect except number 100 is hilarious because I'm looking at it now.
I know, right? No, yeah, I think it's interesting because it's not like debut albums, it's debut singles.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of good songs on this list.
Yeah, I'm interested to see kind of like the different genres that they went through and then the time periods and see kind of what comes of it. But all right, should we start with number 100?
Yes, number 100 is Billy Ray Cyrus's Achy Breaky Heart.
Yeah, I guess that was a big big hit.
Banger though.
Yeah, I have no thoughts about Billy Ray Cyrus except that this picture on here is hilarious because he looks so young.
It is pretty funny. All right, on to 99 is the Zombies' She's Not There.
Yeah, that's a great song. Part of the British invasion. It's kind of eerie, which is like what the Zombies are kind of known for.
Number 98 was Kesha's TikTok.
I'm glad that they went pretty recent because I was a little bit worried it'd be really old because it's Rolling Stones. But yeah, I feel like this song was like the biggest song when it came out. What was it, 2009 or something?
You'd think they would say underneath the descriptions, but they're just like, no, don't want to do that. Oh yeah, it is 2009 right there. 2009.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah, that's definitely like a pretty. I remember that.
Like
song
I remember that the first time I heard that song.
Yep. All right. Number 97 was the new pornographicers letter from the
pornographers.
I can't even talk today. Letter from occupant.
I've never heard of that.
No idea. And I was trying to look at why I got messed up reading this because I was looking at their image and I was trying to picture. I don't even know who these people are. So.
Nope, never heard of them.
All right, number 96, Alabama Shakes, Hold On.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love Alabama Shakes. They broke up though, which is really sad, but yeah, their music's really interesting, and Brittany Howard has like a solo career now, which is great because her voice is so incredible and distinct. But yeah, that's a great song.
Number 95 is Dire Straits' Sultan of Swing.
I hate this song.
I know I don't like it's played quite a bit.
I think I've heard it too much and it's just like
I like it.
So annoying.
I like the definitely it's very vibey.
Yeah, and it has
kind of song.
I feel like you have to be in the right mood to listen to this song and enjoy it, but yeah.
All right, number 94 is Dinosaur Jr. Repulsion.
I've heard of Dinosaur Jr., but I've never really listened to their music. I think they're like punk or post-punk of some capacity.
All right, number 93 is Tracy Chapman's Fast Car. Great song.
That is a good song.
Great song.
I feel like when this came out too, it sounded a lot different than some of the other music in like the 90s.
It's a very unique song for sure. Definitely, it came out like
it still sounds unique. Honestly, it does to like this day.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's a great song. 92 is Roxy Music, Virginia Plain.
Don't know it.
Neither do I.
I've heard of Roxy Music, but I've never listened to them.
All right, number 91 is Roxanne Shante, Roxanne's Revenge.
Never heard of it. Some type of hip hop.
Yeah, neither have I. No.
Sounds cool.
It does. Number 90 is The Weather Girls, It's Raining Men.
I didn't know that song was by The Weather Girls.
Neither did I. That's hilarious.
Really funny. I love that.
That's hilarious.
I wonder if they came out with any other music.
I don't know.
That was like popular.
I definitely have no idea.
Huh, interesting.
89 is Destiny Child's No No No.
Nice. Classic Beyonce.
I'm not surprised that they were on the list though. I'm not surprised with that.
Nope.
88 is Pink Floyd's Arnold Lane.
Which is weird because I never heard of this song.
Neither have I.
They had a lot of albums though before their like really popular ones. Like they have a lot of random albums.
I also haven't listened to like
The Wall and
I haven't listened
Dark
to
Side
like
of the Moon.
yeah, I've only listened to like the popular I think Pink Floyd albums. I haven't really
because they have a ton of other albums that I feel like
for sure
don't really get listened to as much.
For sure. So 87 is Duran Duran Planet Earth.
Yeah, I feel like Duran Duran is it's got like a few songs that I like, but they're not like they're like that 80s pop, which isn't
I don't
my
really
favorite kind of music.
I probably I don't really like Duran Duran that much,
yeah,
but
Hungry Like the Wolf is an amazing
that's a
song.
good one. True. But it's very like 80s.
Yeah.
I can't think fun fact, Duran Duran got their name from sci-fi movie came out in the 50s that I can't think of the name of.
Yeah. You've told me this before.
Barbra Streisand, I think, is in it. No, that's a lie. I think it's Barbra Streisand, but somebody else. I remember telling you this. I don't remember. So it's a sci-fi movie that came out in the 50s, and they like I think the planet's called Duran Duran or something.
That makes sense.
Or something like that, and that's where they apparently got their name from.
Huh, that's funny.
So yeah, I can't think of the movie though. But
classic.
86 is Public Image. Public Image.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, neither have I. 85 is Weezer, Undone, the sweater song.
Yeah, so that's like, you know that song.
I probably do. I just can't. I know.
You want to destroy my sweater.
Oh,
and
then yeah.
I've come undone. I think is like the chorus.
1994, which Weezer is like to me. That's like I thought they like debuted in like the late 90s, not like 94. I would think like 99 or something. Yeah, they sound like the most
coming out with like popular albums in the late 90s.
Like the early 2000s too. Like so 84 is Jackson Browne, Doctor My Eyes.
I love this song so much. Like this song is what got me into Jackson Browne. It's really good. I don't know if this was his debut single, but yeah, it's an amazing song.
All right, 83 is the Raincoats, Fairy Tale in the Supermarket. I don't know.
Some type of punk band from
London. Punk woman band. Oh, I don't know.
Sounds interesting. I've never heard of them.
Neither have I. It has like a very like I feel like their like name is like very London though, like the Raincoats.
Yeah.
Fairy Tale in the Supermarket. Yeah, but all right, 82 is Mudhoney, Touch Me I'm Sick. Another one I do not know. Or 81 is MIA Gagling?
Galang? I don't know.
Galang? Yeah.
Yeah,
Galang.
Something like that. I've always wanted to listen to more MIA, but I don't really know anything. I've only heard the one song. Except for Paper Planes.
Paper Planes, yeah. 80 is New Edition Candy Girl.
Never heard of it.
Neither have I. Number 79 is Anchors of Loaf Web. Sorry, my web in front.
Yeah. Some type of indie band in the 90s, I guess.
That's what it's saying. I've also never
heard of them.
78 is Rihanna Punde Replay.
Ponde
Replay, whatever.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
yeah, I've heard this song.
That was such a hit, and to be like her debut song, like debut single, is crazy.
She just comes out with hits after hits.
Yeah, honestly, insane. I guess I knew that was like her first popular song, but like you forget that was like she wasn't known at that time.
Yeah,
because
true.
It's just like such
and
a
what was that?
2005,
which is crazy.
That is crazy. It was so long ago.
77 is Bo Diddley.
Yeah. He's a pretty famous guitarist, kind of in the inception of like rock and roll music. I don't know this song specifically.
No, I don't know. I feel like I've heard of him though, but I don't know the song. So number 76 is it Sade?
It's Sade.
Sade? See, you should have just read it. I knew you should have read these. It's
we made a mistake.
Your Love Is King.
Yeah, I've never really listened to her, but I've heard of her before.
I have not heard of her, so that's why my pronunciation of her name was butchered.
Yeah.
Number 75 is Toto, Hold the Line.
Yeah, that's a classic song.
I don't know much Toto besides Africa, so...
You know Hold the Line. If you held it... Or
if I held the line, I knew Hold the Line?
If you heard it, you would know this song for sure. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, 74 is Pet Shop Boys, West End Girls.
Yeah, I've heard of them, but
I don't know this song. I've heard of them too.
Yeah.
Their picture's hilarious though too on this.
Yeah.
73 is Pylon. Cool.
Don't know it.
I don't know. Apparently REM covered a song by them. Apparently they sound like the B-52s, so.
Well, it says with kindred spirits like the B-52s and REM. I don't know. I've never heard of them.
And they're right. 72 is... I'm not going to be able to pronounce that guy's name.
I don't either. I mean, Abu,
Heart of Darkness?
Sure. I don't know. Never heard of him.
Garage Band of Cleveland. 71 is Nas, Halftime. I actually don't know...
I know Illmatic is like a really popular rap song, but
I actually never
listened to.
Nas was the weird in between of like when like he was a little too old for when I started listening to a lot of rap, and then I just never went back into.
Yeah, well, I've heard so much about that album.
Like this album's like considered like one of the best like debut albums.
Yeah, I don't know if the song's from the album, but it came out 18 months before.
Or before,
so I'm kind of assuming it's on there, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming too, but
yeah.
So 70, The Grateful Dead, Golden Road.
Yeah, I feel like the Grateful Dead are the Grateful Dead. I've never listened to
them either, but huge following. We've talked about them because they're always on a list. So
they're always on the list.
We've kind of talked about them before. Number 69 is Boogie Down Productions, South Bronx.
Sounds interesting. I've never heard of it.
Neither have I. 68 is A Tribe Called Quest, Description of a Fool.
They're also always on the list. And I still have never listened to their music.
They have a few out, like a few really well known. I haven't listened to them that much either, and I should.
Yeah.
But
there's so much music to listen to.
I know, right?
Not enough time.
Nope. 67 is Gang of Four, Damaged Goods.
Don't know it.
66 is Billie Eilish's Ocean Eyes.
I really like this song. It sounds a lot different than her sound now. Like, it was a lot more like generic pop kind of commercial. But yeah, this is definitely like the start of her career, and this was a really good song.
I don't know if I've heard that one by her.
You probably did. I feel like it's in like TV shows and like commercials or like a movie or something. Cause, like, I've heard it, I feel like, a lot. But
65 is a modern female country singer, which is kind of surprising. Maren Morris, My Church. This is a good song.
I've never heard of her.
Really?
I don't really listen to modern day country all that often.
You would probably like her. She's very kind of Casey Musgrave kind of sound.
Yeah.
A little more, I think, country. A little more country than, but still like very similar.
Yeah.
But this is a very catchy song. It was all over the radio when it came out. 64 is Mission of Burma, Academy Fight Song.
Never heard of it.
63, Lana Del Rey, Video Games.
Yes.
It's a good song. I believe
that's an incredible song.
I believe this was both in our top 10s.
I think
for our Lana Del Rey episode.
Yeah. This is a really, and it like blew up like really quickly for the start of her career. It was pretty popular.
Yeah, it's a really good song. So 62 is Aerosmith's Dream On. I did not know this was, they just
that's their debut single?
Apparently, according to this list.
Interesting. Oh, and it says it didn't become a hit until
2 years later when it was re-released.
Oh,
so they cheated.
They cheated. How dare they?
That's crazy that their first song they released is probably their most popular
song. Yeah.
They're like how we talked about Boston last week. They should just release their first 3 and called it. I wonder if that's More Than Feeling was their debut single. I don't even remember.
I don't remember. Yeah, it might be.
All right, 61 is De La Soul, Plug Tunin.
Yep, never heard of them.
60 is
Bajas. Bela Lugosi is Dead. Never heard of it.
Interesting.
It just says the Goth National Anthem.
Anywhere in the world, whenever a club DJ drops the needle.
All right, well.
The children of the night take over the dance floor. Ooh, gotta listen to it now.
That sounds super intriguing.
59 is Television's Little Johnny Jewel.
Yeah, I love Television. Marquee Moon is like their most popular song.
Okay.
But I've never heard I've probably heard this song, but they're really good.
Another, so Metallica, 58 is Metallica's Whiplash, which I didn't realize that was their debut.
I don't know anything about Metallica.
Is
Whiplash a popular song? I don't really know anything besides. Or is this not the
I don't know. There's no way this is the Whiplash I'm thinking of.
I have no idea.
Because that one doesn't sound very Metallica, but I don't know. It's sort of Metallica, like the Whiplash.
Probably not.
There's no way that's Metallica.
I don't know. All I know is Enter Sandman, and I'm a very basic Metallica fan.
Yeah, I don't know. 57 is Spoon and Gee, Spoon and Rap.
It's probably Spoon and G.
Oh, sorry, my brain just stopped working there. Sorry about that. 56 is Hanson's Bop.
It's Bop.
Bop.
Yeah. That's I feel like that's the only song that they ever came out with, because I've never heard of anything else by them. Like, they were like kids when it came out, but yeah, it's a classic song. It's just like, you've heard that song, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of nonsense, but it was very 90s and it's very catchy.
Well, there we go. Number 55 is Boston's More Than a Feeling.
Wow, everyone is straight cheesing in this photo.
I know. That's a hilarious photo.
Love it. Yeah, we just talked about this last week, so if you want to hear us ramble on about how amazing this song is, you can check out our episode last week. But yeah, it's a great song. 54 is the Monkees' Last Train to Clarksville. Also I love this song. I have the Monkees are weird. They're kind of strange to do because they didn't necessarily come out with. They came out with some albums, but more or less because they had their TV show. Well, yeah, and they're like almost like a manufactured band, like. For sure. Yeah, it's kind of a weird story behind them, but yeah, that's a great song. Yeah, I love that song. Great, like 60s sound. 53 is Alicia Keys' Fallen. Man, that's her debut single. That's crazy. She's like incredibly talented. Her voice is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. 52 is Booker T and the MG's Green Onions. Nice. Is that song from Reservoir Dogs, Green Onions, or is that a different song? That's Green Little Bag. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know the song then. I do not either. 51 is, do you know how to pronounce? Aaliyah. Aaliyah. Back and Forth. Don't know it. Neither do I. All right. I think, are we into the top 50 now? Top 50, yeah. Cool. All right. I'm surprised. I thought, honestly, after talking about. Sorry, I'm just going to fill some space while my thing loads. I thought, honestly, More Than a Feeling was going to be a little higher than, like, 55. As, like, a debut single, that's, like, I mean, to me, that's, like, one of the best debut albums that has ever came out. Sure. But, I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, number 50 is The Knack, My Sharona. I'm not really a fan of that song. It's okay. It's I don't know if it's good or bad. I've just heard it heard it like a lot, and it's such a like. I think it's like I don't know when it came out though, because to me it's like 80s. It was because it's such an 80s sound. Yeah. That is kind of funny though. It was like early 80s. Do you want to read 49 for? Sure. Oh no, I got it. My iPad. Was it not loading? It's just like not loading greatly. So I can do the next 50 if you want. All right, yeah. Why don't we switch off? Why don't you do 49 and so 49 is LL Cool J. I Need a Beat. I've never listened to it. I haven't really listened to any LL Cool J, but I neither have I. He does not seem. He seems very 80s rap but not like gangster rap. Is he though? I don't know.
I
just don't get that vibe. It's like, maybe it is.
Is he from the West Coast? Is it like West? I don't know.
I don't know where he fits in. But yeah. 48 is Patti Smith's Hey Joe / Piss Factory, which is, I just read her like autobiography, and she's lived a crazy life. She's met like every famous musician in the 60s.
Really?
But yeah, just like randomly on the street. But yeah, this is she actually sang a cover of Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix.
Yep.
Because she met him once, like a few weeks before he died.
Really?
Yeah, he just like, because she was at his studio, and he just like came up and was like talking to her, and that like really like made an impression on her life. But that's crazy. she's cool. She's got like that beginning proto punk kind of sound, and it's pretty cool. Number 47 is Eric B. and Rakim. Eric B. is President. I've heard of Rakim.
Yeah, so have I. I was about to say I don't know this.
He's kind of cool. I don't know this song though.
I don't know this song either.
All right, 46 is X-Ray Specs. Oh, Bondage Up Yours. Sounds like a punk song.
It's London punk at its fiercest and funniest, according.
Sounds about right. Yeah, never heard of it. 45 is LCD Sound System, Losing My Edge. LCD Sound System is a band that a group I've never really gotten super into, but
neither have I.
I've heard about them a lot. Like people talk about them all the time. 44 is The Replacements, I'm in Trouble / If Only You Were Lonely.
Another one I don't know.
Yeah, again, I've heard of The Replacements, but I have never listened to them before. 43 is Madonna, Everybody, which I feel like I don't know that song. I don't know.
I don't know much Madonna. I only know the popular Madonna songs.
Yeah, because she kind of this must have been like her first like as a single artist, because she was like in a band before and then did like a solo career. But number 42 is the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Hey Joe.
This is only 42.
That is song. A great song. And again, like one of his more popular songs is the debut single,
which isn't surprising. I mean, he only had three albums, so yeah. All
right, next is 41, Joy Division, Digital. Yeah, I like Division a lot. Joy Division. I don't know if I've heard this song specifically.
Do you know what's funny?
I feel like they all sound similar, so I don't know the difference.
I haven't listened to Joy Division, but you know what's so funny? I forgot what the song is that I've listened to. It's like a kind of a recent kind of indie, like more like a pop punk song, but they said like there's a line that says "Let's dance to Joy Division."
Yeah.
Which is always kind of funny.
The only album I've listened to is Unknown Pleasures by them, which is like their most popular.
I think that was a song by the Wombats, I believe. Gotcha. My brain's serving me correctly. But
all right, number 40 is Blondie, Ex Offender. I'm sure Nick loved this song.
I don't even remember.
I remember this song, but
I think I do,
because obviously it's off their first album. I don't think it was on my list. But I don't really
that
remember.
Was a very long. That was a very early on episode. That was like episode like 10 or something.
Yeah, if you want to hear us talk more about Blondie, you can check out that episode.
Yes.
That was a fun one. Nick hated it. 39 is Black Flag, Nervous Breakdown. Heard of Black Flag, but have not listened to them. 38 is One Direction, What Makes You Beautiful. Classic, iconic song.
I guess they didn't really specify their like. Which Rolling Stones never says like how they put these on here. If it's based off popularity, it's probably a combination of stuff.
Yeah, who knows?
Which is not surprised that
it's a mystery.
Well, I mean, this song.
This song's huge. Oh, I love this song. I mean, I was like, I wasn't like obsessed with One Direction like every other teenage girl at the time, but I love this song. This is a good song. 37 is Wu-Tang Clan, Protect Ya Neck.
I know, like. I've heard a few Wu-Tang. I've heard a few of their songs. They have an album supposedly is really good. I don't remember this song.
Enter the Wu Clan.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, I think it's Enter the Wu-Tang Clan is like their most famous album, but I don't quite remember.
This was their debut single.
Apparently. All right, number 36 is the Eagles' "Take It Easy."
That's what I was kind of like shocked that this is their debut.
This.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about
no,
the
no.
Wu-Tang
I was
Clan.
like, because I kind of,
I don't know.
I kind of just like, that's crazy. This is probably like my favorite song by them.
It's kind of funny because this was actually written by Jackson Browne, because Jackson Browne lived below the Eagles, Glenn Frey and Don Henley, but he wrote it and then they like finished it, like the second verse they wrote, so then they recorded it. But yeah, it's a great song. I absolutely love this song, actually. I feel like it really is like that like 60s California vibe, like 60s 70s California vibe. All right, 35 is Frank Ocean, Novocaine. I've recently listened to a lot of Frank Ocean. Just because I've listened to the album Blonde like a million times now. But I have not listened to this.
I don't know. I was trying to think because he's got, I don't know how many albums he's got out. He doesn't have that many. That's why I was like, this might not be on an album.
It might not be.
Because was Blonde his first one?
No, it was Channel Orange.
Channel Orange. But I don't remember. This could be on Channel Orange. I don't know. I haven't listened to. I've literally only listened to Blonde. I've listened to both because he only has 2 albums, I think.
I think so, and then maybe like some type of EP or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This could be. I don't remember, but
he's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We almost needed him to come out with another album so we can
do an episode on him, because I would love to do that. Yeah. So 34 is D'Angelo's "Brown Sugar."
I don't know this song.
Again, he's on like every list.
I've heard. Honestly, probably just heard him from this list. I don't know.
Yeah. But 33 is Pearl Jam, "Alive." Oh my goodness. It's just a well-known fact that I very much dislike Pearl Jam.
Yes, it's pretty funny.
Like, I just cannot get into them in the slightest bit. I understand, like, this is a good song. I can recognize that, but I just do not like it. Something about his voice. I don't know. 32 is the Go-Go's "Our Lips Are Sealed." Yeah, this is a great song. The Go-Go's were actually, I don't know if it was the first, I think it was the first #1 album by an all-women or all-female group. And I think this was on that album, "Our Lips Are Sealed."
I don't know. I know, like, their classic one.
This song. We got
the beat, but...
They have a lot of songs that are like, I don't know that. But, like, when you hear it, like, you definitely know this song. But yeah, it's a great song. 31 is Prince, "Soft and Wet." Never heard that song. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know Prince's first album. I couldn't tell you. Number 30 is Chic, "Dance, Dance, Dance." Yawasha, Yawasha, Yawasha. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, Chic is like a very fundamental band, and it was kind of led by Nile Rodgers, who went on to work with like a million famous musicians and produce all this amazing music. Number 29 is Lord Royals. Man, that is a classic song right there. That is. Yeah, I feel like she needs to put out more albums because she only has 2. And her second album I like a lot.
Haven't really. I know that song obviously because that was everywhere when it came out, but I haven't really listened to her too much.
All right, number 28 is The Doors' "Break On Through to the Other Side."
That's her. Wow. Huh.
Yeah, that's off their debut album, so that makes sense.
It does make sense, yeah.
Because I mean, obviously, like these artists, like they're gonna take their debut album and put out the one they think is gonna be the most popular.
Or not even the best. What they think is gonna be the most popular. Is what they normally do. I'm
a little surprised it's not "Light My Fire" because that's also on there, and that's a pretty popular one.
I like this song better than "Light My Fire." I think.
Oh yeah, it sounds more interesting.
We'll have to talk about. We'll do the Doors at some point.
We're definitely doing the Doors.
At some point. I don't know if this year,
I absolutely love the Doors. They're
will
incredible.
At some point.
Yep. All right, 27 is Oasis, "Supersonic."
This is another band I really want to do too.
Yeah.
Because I think
they have an interesting sound, and they kind of came into the music industry at an interesting time.
They have and I think they definitely have a lot of like not known like really good songs.
Yes,
because
yeah.
I've listened to a few of like playlists basically that I get random Oasis songs in, and I'm like, wow, that's actually like really good. So I'd love to like go through and listen to. Definitely, yeah. They're unique, definitely a very unique band.
Yes. All right. Number 26 is New Order, Ceremony. So obviously New Order is basically Joy Division, but they have a different frontman because Ian Curtis died, and so that's kind of the like what they were talking about in the first description. Yes. Yeah, they could be like same band but slightly different iteration. I've never listened to New Order very much.
Neither have I.
All right, so
top 25.
Yeah, top 25. Number 25 is Creedence Clearwater Revival, Susie Q.
If you want to listen to us or struggle to say that a bunch, go listen to our episode.
Yeah, we just resorted to saying CCR because that is just too difficult.
Susie Q, was it? It was on one of our lists.
I really like this. I actually really like their debut album a lot. Like, I thought it was really good. It sounds a little bit different than their other stuff.
I think Susie Q is on both our top. I don't remember.
It
was either top 10 or
song, though,
I do
so
too.
Maybe it was on my list. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. But yeah. I feel like they had a lot of songs though that I liked a lot and didn't quite make the list just because there's too many.
Yeah.
But yeah, number 24 is Missy Misdemeanor Elliott, The Rain, Super Duper Fly. I want to listen to Missy Elliott more because I feel like she was such a like pioneering force in like female rap in the 90s, and I would love to listen to her stuff. Number 23 is Buddy Holly and the Crickets, That'll Be the Day. Don't know this particular song.
No, I don't know either.
Yeah. 22 is Otis Redding, These Arms of Mine. I love Otis Redding so much. I don't remember this song specifically, but he's really good. He's one of my favorite soul singers.
It was off a LP on These Arms of Mine.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if I've really listened to like his earlier stuff because I like the Soul album and Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. His career didn't last very long, so
it did not.
But
I believe he's part of the 27 Club.
No,
or was he like 28?
He died when he was 28 in a plane crash. So yeah.
Over Madison, Wisconsin.
I believe so.
Or flying to Madison, Wisconsin, or something.
Yeah. I think it crashed over Madison, Wisconsin.
Something like that.
All right, number 21, The Beatles, Love Me Do. I thought this would be a lot higher. Not gonna lie, like the debut single of the Beatles.
Yeah, I don't hate the song. I don't necessarily love this song.
I'm not the biggest fan of early Beatles. I love later Beatles. I think the progression of their career is super interesting. But, yeah, this is obviously it's a classic. And it launched one of the biggest musical careers ever.
And we are saving the Beatles episode, I think, for a big numbered episode. So
yeah. Yes. Oh, we will be doing the Beatles. You just have to wait for that one. All right. Number 20 is Kate Bush, Wuthering Heights. Again, someone who's always on the list and I've never listened to.
I don't know who she is.
Number 19 is Depeche Mode, Dreaming of Me. Classic. I'm not really a fan of Depeche Mode, that like synthesizer 80s type deal, but they're kind of one of the foundational alternative bands, so I feel like I should listen to them at some point. Number 18 is the Box Tops, The Letter. Never heard of any of that. Number 17 is Outkast, Players Ball.
I only know the popular Outkast songs. I don't know quite the...
Yeah, I like their sound though. I'd love to listen to more of their music.
For sure.
Number 16 is Radiohead, Creep, which is so hilarious. I mean, because like they don't really like this song all that much, but it like blew up their entire career.
Yeah.
Obviously they've made a lot of other music that they, was more artistically like had more depth to it. But yeah, I mean it's a very popular song.
It is. Yeah. It's I do actually really like this song quite a bit.
It's just so fun. I just think it's so funny because the band, I think because it got so popular, they just didn't really like it, and they felt like they could do more than just that song. But they kind of got pegged into that kind of category. Number 15 is the B-52s, Rock Lobster. Love this song. So classic. Was this really popular? I have no idea.
I just know our parents love to be 52, so I don't know if they were. It was actually
like
popular.
Actually popular. Or we just like think they are because listen to so much.
Well, I
of their
guess
music.
if we count it, I know they do like a spoof in Family Guy for the song, so I guess maybe popular enough.
I feel like this song was pretty popular when it came out in like the 80s. We'll have to do the B-52s sometime because I think it'd be interesting because we kind of grew up listening to the B-52s. It's my first concert when I was like 4. We saw the B-52s. Number 14 is Kanye West, Through the Wire. This song is so crazy. Like,
we talked about this song pretty in-depthly in our Kanye West episode.
Did we talk about it? Because it was not on my list.
No, but I think it was on mine, but we also talked about it because that's when we were doing the more in-depth history.
Okay,
so we talked about when he got in the car crash and
his mouth was literally wired shut and he recorded this song. It's insane. But yeah, it's a great song. Obviously, again, launched an incredible career. Number 13 is The Clash, White Riot. I really like The Clash. I don't remember this song specifically, but I feel like they have such an interesting sound in punk where they sound very different than the rest of like the UK punk scene.
Yeah.
Number 12 is Lil Nas X, Old Town Road.
I mean, if you're going sheer popularity, sure.
Yeah. I guess, I mean,
I think it charted in 2 different genre charts too.
That's the thing that's kind of interesting is it bends genres and it's kind of, you know, the rap country song that blew up, but
12, I don't know about 12.
I don't know about 12
Maybe
either.
101.
Wait till you see 11.
I see this.
So number 11 is Taylor Swift, Tim McGraw. I mean, it's not like a bad song. I just wouldn't put this so high.
It's not better than Boston's More Than a Feeling.
Like,
so
yeah, I don't know.
So they must be.
And I feel like relative to her career, this isn't like that popular of a song. I don't know. Maybe
it was back in the day though.
Maybe,
it was like super popular.
Okay, yeah, I don't really remember. I was not listening to Taylor Swift at this moment in her career.
Like this album, like absolutely blew up. Like and this with this.
It is kind of cool that she wrote that song and then she got to like play it with Tim McGraw at one point. That is kind of cool. All right, number 10. So we're into the top 10. Number 10 is The Smiths, Hand in Glove. Yeah, another kind of like 80s alternative that I enjoy a lot. I haven't like listened in depth, but it's a great band. Number 9 is The Ramones, Blick Street
I love this song.
Bop.
I love this song. This was on Tony Hawk. This is where I first heard the song. I believe it was on Tony Hawk, but I absolutely love this song.
Yeah, I feel like this is what like launched a lot of punk music, and like I feel like it transverses because like a lot of punk is like it was good in the time, but it's not really like it's like okay now. But this is still an amazing song.
Yes.
And I 100%
it's such a great like fast pace. It's a great skater song, which I know that's because I said I heard it on Tony Hawk, like Pro Skater or whatever. But it's definitely like such a great upbeat, like fast pace. Like I love the song. It's so good.
All right, number 8 is Elvis Presley, That's All Right. I don't know this song specifically, but I could see why they would do that. It's probably not on an album.
Probably
it's
not.
Probably like the Sun Sessions or whatever, because that was like his first stuff that came out was from like Sun Studios. But all right, number 7 is Led Zeppelin, Good Times, Bad Times. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I like the song.
This is a great song. I mean, this was one of the biggest bands that have ever been. Yeah, pretty crazy. Number 6 is REM, Radio Free Europe. I know you don't like REM very much.
I don't. I like 2 albums. They just came out with a lot. Like I don't like their early stuff at all.
Yeah, this is interesting. I didn't think that this would be this high.
6? I don't know.
I don't know this song specifically. I think I've heard it, but I don't really remember.
I just don't. For a little backstory, we were potentially going to do REM, and then we kind of backed out of it. But I did like listen to. They have like 17 albums or something.
They got a lot,
like, crazy like that. I got through like 10 of them, and I was just well over REM at that point.
Yeah. Interesting. So number 5 is Chuck Berry, Maybelline.
I don't know this song specifically.
I don't either. I was trying to think. I feel like if we heard it, we'd probably know it.
I mean, he's got such a distinct
no, I think
voice.
I've heard this. I'm pretty sure I've heard this song.
I mean, he's got such a distinct voice.
Yeah, and he's an incredible guitar player. Number 4 is Run DMC, Sucker MCs. It's Like That.
Okay. I mean, I'm not surprised because I think people love Run DMC, which I don't.
They're very critically.
I like them. I don't. Like I said, we don't quite know how they made this list, so I wouldn't put it as number 4. Yeah, I would put it on here though, for sure.
Especially because like, not that I've never heard this song. I think I've heard it, but like, it's not like one that I'm like, oh yeah, that debut single was amazing. Like, it stood the test of time. It's like, I don't remember this song. Yeah. But I'm sure fans of Run DMC are like, this is an amazing song. True. All right, number 3, the Sex Pistols, Anarchy in the UK. I love this song.
Yeah, this is a good song.
This band literally came out with one album, but they kind of, started the whole punk, scene in the UK. And this song has such an energy and like a defiant vibe to it. It's so good. I love this song. All right, so number 2 is the Jackson 5, I Want You Back. I did not know that was their debut single.
Neither did I. This is
I thought it was like ABC or something, but yeah, it was a good song.
ABC, it might be on the same album, but
it might be. I honestly don't know.
I know this song and ABC by the Jackson 5. This song's really good. I like this song. Like Dancing Machine, and I know a few other of their songs, but yeah, this is a great song for sure. All right, number 1. Okay.
I fully support this decision.
I'm gonna preface it. I'm not surprised just because how big this song was.
Yeah. So number 1 is Britney Spears, Baby One More Time.
I'm not. It's definitely. We kind of talked about this.
Yeah, we have a whole episode about this album and then Christina Aguilera's first album, I believe. So we talked about it a lot, but I absolutely love Britney Spears. And yeah, this song was like the song of my childhood. Like, I love this song. And like you said, it completely blew up and completely
it did change. It did change, like, I think pop music definitely to what we know pop music today. I agree, it's very influential, like, album and song. Yeah. But if that's how they're basing it, then yeah, okay, I guess.
Yeah, and
get behind it.
I don't know if it's like the absolute best song, but as like coming from an artist who had never had a song out before, and then put this song out and how this changed, culture and pop culture, I feel like it definitely makes sense to me.
Whoever wrote, I'm just gonna read it. The last line of the little paragraph that they get is they said that whoever wrote this says, "It's Britney, bitch. Nothing was ever the same."
That really sums it up, honestly. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, that's the list. That's the 100.
It was interesting. Definitely interesting to go through. I don't even know what single, like, different artists. Yeah, it's hard to know what their debut.
Yeah, there's nothing I could be like, oh, they missed this song, because it's like I don't know exactly what their debut single was unless like I was there.
So that's hard. That's a hard thing to like. But I feel like there's a lot like it on that list alone. I would have put More Than a Feeling probably number 1, honestly.
Yeah,
or at least top 10.
It's hard to know like what their singles are because a lot of times I feel like the singles come out and then the album comes out right after, like the debut album.
Yeah,
and
so
that just overshadows
they easily
whatever,
could have a great debut album, but their single is something that's not very popular anymore.
Or it's popular, but it's just like we don't think about it as like the debut single. It's just like part of their debut.
So I think that's the biggest takeaway is I think it's very hard to like the list we got. We knew, I don't know, probably 70% maybe.
And I liked how they kind of represented some more like recent pop also with like older. I feel like they on this list they did a better job of kind of spanning all of music because a debut single is something that has been obviously and, throughout time it kind of is
a debut single to be popular no matter how long after. That's the one of the hardest things probably to predict as an artist. Like this is your first time ever releasing anything and you're like, this song's gonna be it. And like some of the songs are
they're the most popular songs by
that artist.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Which is crazy that how good some of these songs are. Yeah. I think that's the biggest takeaway. I think I kind of took from it.
It's also interesting seeing what certain artists that have debut singles that aren't maybe that popular, but then where their career went after that because it that one came out.
Exactly.
I think that's really interesting. I like this list. I feel like it was pretty representative.
It had everyone from every they had a Buddy Holly and Chuck Berry song all the way up to a Lorde and Billie Eilish song. So.
Awesome. Yeah, so that wraps up this episode. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Songs Untold. Link will be in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe and like and comment.
Hit these things here and watch a couple other ones and all that stuff.
Yep. There's no songs going to be on our playlist this week because that would be insane. But if you want to listen to past episodes, our top 10s or the songs that we talked about, you can listen to that at New Old Songs Untold podcast playlist.
On Spotify.
Yes, on Spotify. And we don't know what's next week.
That's the greatest thing about listening to our podcast. You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know what you're gonna get. So
I think I'm feeling a random top 10, but maybe we'll do another artist because we just did a few random top 10s. But
we're potentially gonna do some decades top 10s. So maybe we'll start that. Who knows?
I'm pretty excited to do something like that. So yeah, you guys will have to tune in and see. So
a lot of interesting things coming up. But yes, thank you for listening and have a great week.